Indefinite pronouns. What are they? Well, indefinite pronouns are indefinite. In other words, they make a general reference to a person, place, or thing, but they do not make a specific reference to a thing. Note these two sentences here. That man ate my sandwich. Now you'll recognize that here as a demonstrative pronoun. We might also call it a definite pronoun. Someone here, however, you can hear it even. It's indefinite. It's not referring to any specific person. So that's the difference between a regular pronoun, which is definite, or an indefinite pronoun. Some of the more common indefinite pronouns that you'll see in literature today are these right here: anybody, anyone, anything, and so on and so forth. These are pronouns that are commonly used, but notice they make no specific reference. You would not know the antecedent of any of these pronouns unless it was made more specific for you. So let's look at some of these. In context. And in context, you'll notice that these pronouns have a noun function. In other words, they're used as a subject, an object, or a predicate nominative. Notice this one. And the king said, "Is there not still someone of the house of Saul?" Notice Saul, who is speaking here, doesn't know. He's asking a question. Is there someone? And that's why we call this an indefinite pronoun, because it's not making any definite or specific reference to any person. But here you'll also notice then that someone here is the subject of this verb is. In fact, since it's a question, it has the word order is inverted. But if you make it a statement, someone is still left of the house of Saul, then you can see that someone is the subject of the verb is. Here's another reference. If anyone kills his neighbor unintentionally without having hated him in the past, anyone is the subject of the verb kills. Again, notice it is indefinite. It is making no specific reference to any person. Another one that perhaps isn't quite as clear: prepare your work outside, get everything ready for yourself. Notice that everything, while it's not referring to any kind of person, it's still an indefinite pronoun. It's making no specific reference to any particular thing. And it's also the object of the verb get. Now, I'd just like to point something out here a minute. Here's our indefinite pronoun. Notice here is a personal pronoun, okay? But now this has a definite reference. Again, down here we have everything. It's indefinite. It refers to a non-specific set of things. But yourself in the field, right? Now that's a definite reference to whomever he's referring here. Yourself. We would know who that person is if this was in a conversation. So this has a definite reference, and this is an indefinite pronoun.